I'll keep that foot there, my right foot there. I'll spin back with my left foot as I spin him over here. So I'll just spin this way. I'm taking him to that corner, Sumi, and I'm dropping him, Sumi Otoshi. Okay, let's work on what we call a spinning pin. Okay, we do that drill a lot here, but we're going to talk about how to make it into a throw you can really score some points with, and then in that case it would be more like what is called Sumi Otoshi, or corner drop. And it's a cool throw. It's a variation of Sumi Otoshi, which is a very old technique. So let's work on. They're done.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right, come on down here. All right. Okay, I'll talk loud, okay? All right, so let's look at the old spinning pin, and let's look at the grip. Sleeve. Now, don't grab inside the collar. Grab a good handful of the jacket, okay? Because what you want to do, you want to use your hands a lot to spin him. Now, Derek's right foot, come across there, his right heel on Eric's right knee. You're throwing him sideways. You're going to spin it. There you go, spin. Now, you keep high, and you go right to a foot. So let's do the spin and pin.
Side.
Boom, okay? You want to sell that. You want to sell that throw. Because you want to, when he's down on his knees, you want to sell that, okay? So let's look at it again. So come back here. Okay. All right. Come across and
Stop.
There you go. Okay. Now let's take that hands only. Let's not use that foot across there. Let's do this. The guy's down. He doesn't want to engage. He's staying there. Okay. Well, let's make it work. All right. So my foot is here. If I feel it's not safe to step across him. As I spin, I'm going to take a step back with this. And I'm going to spin it back this way. I'm going to use my hands a little more this time, okay? All right, do that again. See that? Now that's a variation of Sumi Otoshi, okay? Do that again. All right. There you go. So let's look at these again. All right, so spin and stretch, spin and pin. Go right to the pin, all right? The next one, if you can't put your foot across his leg, okay, is just step back with that foot and spin. There you go. And that looks more like a Sumi Otoshi. We're going to work on a little more variations of this, or another variation of this in a moment here, okay? Key points, guys. When Derek does this, the first way we're doing, step back, I'll get out of your way here. Okay, you want to take him sideways. Okay, very rarely will you be able to throw him forward like a Tai Otoshi. All right, it just doesn't work that well. So when you do this, when you step that right foot across, your heel is right by his knee. See where the toe's pointing? That's the direction he's going to go. And when Derek spins him over, he's going to spin him right over, and you can immediately go into a pinning technique, or you go Jujitsu. We do that drill a lot. So you go right to Juji as well. Okay. So that's the first one. That's what we're going to do. Now the second one will be, the difference is, and again, his starting stance will be just a little bit different. Okay? So his foot will be here, maybe 10 in the middle or somewhere in this area here. All right? And he's going to use his hands a little more. And so for whatever reason, Derek thinks it's just not safe to step across with that leg. He might grab it, something might happen. I don't want that to happen. So he's going to use his hands more to spin him. This hand motion, more tewaza hand technique, and he's going to step back with his foot. When he does, when that foot goes back, that's when the spin takes place. There you go. So that in class, that would be a variation of what's called Sumi Otoshi, corner drop. Okay, we're going to work on that, and we're going to work on some good variation of what that more active. We good on that? It's something we drill on a lot anyway. We do that drill to go right into arm locks and pins, but you know, it's also, let's look at it as an actual throw that you can get points with, okay? Sumi Otoshi. If he's down on elbows and knees, he's just down, he's like this, okay? And come out. Okay. So I want to get a handful of jacket. So I'm going to get my jacket. Don't grab in the collar here. You don't have as much control. Now, if you have to, you have to. You know, get the grip you can get. But if you can, you get better grip when you grab between the shoulder blades. So that's good. Okay, don't bunch them together. So he's down. He knows he's in trouble. So he may want to stand up. He may want to stand up and back out to get out of trouble. Well, I want to beat him. You know, I want to win. So when I get this grip, then I'm going to take his sleeve here, wherever I can get it, probably low, but get your grip where you can. Now, you're going to literally drag him up. He may even help you up because he wants to get up. So you're going to bring him up like this. And as soon as he starts to come, see, he just happened to come up on one leg there. Now, I could come across here and step him and throw. That's what we're going to do first, okay? And the second way will be, if I'm worried about stepping across for some reason, I don't think it would work for me, I'll keep that foot there, my right foot there. I'll spin back with my left foot as I spin him over here. So I'll just spin him this way. I'm taking him to that corner, Sumi, and I'm dropping him, Sumi Otoshi. I'll have Derek think with it. So drag him up. There's your back step. Okay, let's do it again. Now, let's look at that first one. The first one, come back here, Sumi. Can everybody see the angle? Here's the start here. Okay, turn your body just this way. There you go, there. All right, now watch. As Derek drags him up, see he's got him up. He may say, you know, I want to get up and throw him. So even if he starts to stand up, now see how it's vulnerable? He'll step up, put the heel of his foot there, and okay. Now don't try to sweep it. What you want to do is plant it, because it's a sure thing. Okay? It's a sure thing if you plant it, and you follow through to the ground. You know, you pin him, you know, arm lock him, whatever. If Derek thinks he's a threat, Eric on the bottom is a threat, then he might come up and grab his legs, or some reason, for whatever reason, he doesn't feel it's safe to step across, okay? Or he may choose not to, he may like this move. Okay, now he's still going to take Eric in this corner here, okay? But what he's going to do, as he steps back with his left foot, he's going to actually really spin, and he's going to steer him all the way down. There you go. And you're steering him. That's a Sumi Otoshi. That's a variation of the technique Sumi Otoshi. Okay? There you go. And you can follow right to the ground, of course, with a pin or arm lock. Okay? You can do that Sumi Otoshi and pin him. Okay? So he drags him up. Right there. So we got the point. Now he took a nice clean break fall. He's doing that for his protection. In a real judo match, Sambo match, sports jiu-jitsu match, he'd kind of roll out of it or something. So that's why Derek wants to follow through with a good ground technique. You know, so you don't just expect you're going to get a big score from this technique. Finish it up. In this case, we're doing a pin. You might even go to an arm lock. Okay. Now you know the spin and stretch drill we do. This is very much like it. So let's do it now sideways. You drag him up, and it's going to come across. Now look, sideways. There you go. There you go right to your pin, arm lock, whatever you want. See.
Pulling him up, and if you notice, Derek, when he got this grip, this was the hand that he was really lifting him with, and he grabbed the arm, but he didn't pull him up like this. When he pulls you up like this, you see how that right leg wants to come forward? You don't want him to come up on that right leg. You want him to come up on that left leg. Okay, because then, if he comes up on this left leg, now his balance is easily broken this way. If he picks up that right leg, if you pull this arm and pick up that right leg, now it's going to be a little bit harder because his leg's in there. So when you pull him up, you don't want to pull him up and drag this arm up. You want to keep this arm here as you're pulling him out, but you want to lift this way so that this leg wants to come up, not that right leg. From here, it makes it easy to go to that corner. Okay?
the one is using your leg. That's more of a Tai Otoshi, okay? And the other one is not using your leg. That's more of a Sumi Otoshi, corner drop. Tai Otoshi body drop or Sumi Otoshi corner drop, okay? And that's what it is. One more time so you can see the difference. The first one will be now, again, it could be, back here so we can, there you go. It could be in a real situation. I mean, we're just doing this here in the dojo, but, you know, Eric could be kind of back out, trying to get away. He's trying to escape. He's trying to stand up. There you go. Okay, now that case, there you go. There's your Tai Otoshi, right? And the second would be just to step back, and he takes it to the corner and spins it. There you go. Sumi Otoshi. And they're really cool. They work. And you'll see, you may get a point out of it, you may not, depending on the referee. But certainly on Sambo, that'd be worth some points. Freestyle Judo would be some points. I've even seen recently throws like that getting a Wazari from a referee at an IGF tournament. So it may work for you. So those are good ways. Once he's down, don't let him off the hook.